Welcome to Yellow Tunnel. My name is Mark Harpel. I'm CEO and founder of Yellow Tunnel, and today we're going to have a weekly strategy roundtable discussion. Sorry, I'm late. I apologize. I know some of you left, but I will do this, 10-minute, 15-minute video just to catch everybody up to speed. My brief bio for those of you who are new. I know most of you already know me. Disclosures are very important. Please read them. Trading stock and options involve risk. I'm going to go through specific trade ideas, so it's very important to understand the risk associated with trading stock or options. You can always find, you can always pause the screen if you need more time to read the disclosures. All right, let's take a look at the market. Since we don't have a lot of time and I'm late. So looking at the spiders, we do see a lot of overhead resistance at 600. If you look at actually gamma, there's a very large position, what's called wall call, right? It's very hard to break through this wall unless there is a positive catalyst. We've been trading between 6,000 level on SPX and 5,900. I think next catalyst in the market, I mean, we have NVIDIA earnings in a week or so. And then any clarity on tariffs or new beautiful bill, tax bill, proposed by new Trump administration. So we'll see. Maybe that will be a positive catalyst. For now, you can see market is losing momentum, kind of stalling, right? It's unable to break through the 600 level. I would be a buyer at 580, 590 level. That's yesterday's low held. So 200-day moving average 580, I think, is a key support level. And I would be a buyer into pullbacks because I think, at least at this point, the room to the upside is limited. But any negative news, and you can bring the market lower. So if you look at the aggressive power trader, one of our main product, you can see that spiders is trading between 585, 595. It doesn't see a lot of momentum outside of 580 level, right? This data was updated on May 1st, obviously after the pause in tariffs. 90-day pause in tariffs, market condition has changed, volatility subsided significantly, but nonetheless, what used to be an overhead resistance is now support. So I think 575 should hold, but not a lot of room to the upside. I mean, potentially can get to all-time highs in the next 10 days, 30 days, that's possible. But again, I would be a buyer into pullbacks. You can see in terms of yield, a few things that I'm watching is 130-year yield. It's briefly broke through 5%. We had this price action already multiple times this year. I think that's not bearish, right? So I would watch the 5% yield on 30-year. 10-year, I would watch maybe 480, which is 2025 high. But that's concerning, right? The inflationary pressures are concerning. Because of the pause in tariffs, probability of recession has decreased. So people are demanding higher yield, because the recession odds has dropped significantly, right? So we'll see. I mean, as long as it's trading 10 years trading in the range and not breaking through year-to-date high, I think this is actually normal. Dollar is also stable. Junk bonds are stable, nice rallies. VIX dropped 17 handle, so that's positive. QQQ spiders are consolidating today. Small caps broke above 200 level. That's an important level. So you do have a widening of the participation, market participants. So more and more stocks are above 50-day moving average, above 20-day moving average, above 200-day moving average. So that's all positive. Gold pulled back, right, to the 300 level. So that's also gold is consolidating. I think that's positive. And Europe continues to go higher. So how do we help on Yellow Tunnel? We have several services. One is aggressive power trader. You can see aggressive power trader here. Ellen, Linda, Mr. Simon, let me know if you guys can hear me. Just type in yes inside of questions. I want to make sure you guys can hear me. So we have aggressive power trader. These are the signals that are generated on daily basis. Hence the name aggressive power trader. You can see my orders, you can see my position, you can see history of trades. Today, Abbott, I'm actually long at ABT, but another signal, Disney, Honeywell, some of the industrial consumer discretionary are also the leading in the market, Visa. So these are the signals that you can trade. It gives you suggested entry price and exit price. And you can see there is a pretty large differential, right, between the entry price and the exit price. So I would consider, and these are the support and resistance level that I would watch. And again, if like for the example, Visa or even spiders, right? 10 points differential between support and resistance could make a big difference long-term in your performance of your portfolio. If you can optimize entry point, not chase the market at 595, but wait for 585, maybe 590, that would be a more optimal entry points. So that's what aggressive power trader provides you. You can look at the history of these signals. Every day we have signals. You can watch the recordings, live trading room recordings. You can always do AI analysis, pick a stock and analyze. So that's aggressive power trader. Weekly power trader, similar model, but makes predictions for a longer period of time. You know, usually if you hold in position maybe a couple of weeks, 5 to 10 days, maybe longer. That's the signal for weekly power trader. You have Abbott, eBay, EQT. I'm long EQT. I'm long Abbott. So these are the signals from weekly power trader. Same thing. You have a history of the signals. You can enter your phone number. If I trade these signals like ABT and EQT, you will get an SMS message. You can see my orders right in these signals. You can see positions, and you can always again analyze the stock. Dynamic power trader is actual portfolio that I'm managing. It's a combination of both stock and option trades. So you can see orders from today. You can see positions. And it's a combination of both stock and option trades. So I have stock, ABT, and IBM, but also I have EQT, Oracle. And then finally, earnings power trader, right? We have earnings power trader. This is geared toward earnings strategies. So I'm looking, I'm long TJX, right? I sold the put spread, received the credit to finance my debit strategy. I'm bullish on TJX. And if it does move one standard deviation to the right, then this would be a profitable trade. It's a well-defined risk, on the call spread, and my risk is 48 cents. But, this is when you can have triple-digit returns, 100%, 200%. We've seen it with Cisco trades, Oracle trades in the past few weeks. And finally, if you're just looking for stock ideas, then Profit Accelerator. So this is where IBM and Abbott stock position resides. So those are the portfolio. Again, I apologize about the webinar. Next week will be 12 o'clock Central. I will send the recording today. Hopefully, you guys can make it next Tuesday, 12 p.m. Central. Any questions? Alan, Dr. Simon, any questions? All right. That's all I have for today. I just want to make sure I covered the content. If there are no other questions, please add info@yellowtunnel.com so you can get webinar recordings in our blog, and I will see you guys shortly. Again, apologize for those of you who showed up and then, I was late, but I will send this recording shortly. Thank you.